The internet is buzzing again, and this time it's all about Kim Kardashian. Reports have surfaced that Kim has quietly signed a massive deal with Netflix, a move that's already causing waves in both Hollywood and the fan community. The deal itself sounds like another power move from one of the world's most famous celebrities, but the backlash tells a very different story. Because behind the scenes, this isn't just about money or fame, it's about control, controversy, and the growing question of how much influence Kim Kardashian really has in the entertainment industry. It started quietly, almost too quietly for someone like Kim. Usually, when she launches a new project, the world knows about it instantly. She teases it on social media, fans start speculating, and within hours, it's trending everywhere. But this time, there were no posts, no press photos, and no teasers. Instead, insiders leaked that Kim had inked a multi-year partnership with Netflix worth an estimated $80 million. The deal reportedly includes multiple projects, both scripted and unscripted, with Kim serving as producer, creative director, and in some cases, lead actress. The secrecy surrounding the deal is what immediately sparked speculation. Why would one of the most public figures on the planet keep something this big so quiet? According to several insiders, the reason for the silence was strategy. Kim reportedly wanted to finalize the deal and begin development before announcing anything to avoid early criticism. After all, her move from reality television into Hollywood has been met with skepticism before. When she joined the cast of American Horror Story, Delicate, many doubted her acting skills, but her performance received surprisingly positive reviews. Still, the Netflix deal goes far beyond acting. It positions her as a major content producer, putting her in the same conversation as power players like Shonda Rhimes and Ryan Murphy. And that's where the backlash begins. The criticism didn't come from fans first, it came from within the industry. Anonymous producers, writers, and directors began speaking out, questioning how someone with limited creative experience could secure such a lucrative production deal. One industry insider reportedly said, "There are writers who've spent decades building their reputations who can't get a deal half that size. But Kim gets one because of her name." That's the heart of the controversy. Is this another example of celebrity privilege overpowering talent? Or is Kim Kardashian proving she can reinvent herself once again? It's not the first time Kim has been accused of buying her way into credibility. Over the years, she's managed to transform herself from reality star to business mogul, building billion-dollar brands like Skims and KKW Beauty. But this time, critics argue that the Netflix partnership isn't just about business, it's about shaping narratives. Several reports claim that one of the projects Kim is developing will center around the entertainment industry itself, exploring themes of fame, influence, and image manipulation. If that's true, it's an ironic twist. Kim Kardashian, the master of public image, creating a show about the dark side of fame. Some see it as genius. Others see it as manipulation at its finest. Then there's the money factor. The reported $80 million deal has infuriated many in Hollywood at a time when studios are cutting budgets, canceling shows, and laying off employees. Writers and crew members have spent the past year fighting for fair wages, and here comes Kim Kardashian landing a payday that rivals established producers. The optics are brutal. Social media erupted with frustration, with one viral comment reading, "So Kim gets millions to produce shows while hardworking artists can't pay rent. Hollywood's broken system in one sentence." It's a sentiment that's been echoed across platforms, and it's clear that this deal hit a nerve. But Kim's camp sees things differently. Sources close to her claim that the backlash is rooted in jealousy, not principle. They argue that Kim has earned the right to expand her brand into new arenas. She's proven herself as a savvy businesswoman, they say, and Netflix recognizes her ability to reach massive global audiences. In other words, it's not about experience, it's about impact. And if we're being honest, there's truth in that. Kim Kardashian doesn't just have fans. She has a global empire. Every product she touches sells out. Every trend she starts dominates social media. From a business standpoint, Netflix is betting on guaranteed engagement. Still, even some of Kim's fans are torn. They love her success but worry that she's spreading herself too thin. Between her fashion empire reality show, Law Studies, and now a full-blown Netflix partnership, it raises the question, how much can one person actually control? And maybe that's exactly why this deal feels different. It's not just another celebrity endorsement. It's a strategic takeover of Hollywood's biggest streaming platform. One source close to Netflix executives revealed that Kim's team has been negotiating for months, pushing for creative control and producer credits on multiple projects. That means she won't just appear on screen, she'll decide what gets made, how it's marketed, and who gets involved. That level of control is rare, even for Hollywood veterans. And that's another reason the deal has ruffled feathers. One writer who previously worked with Netflix said, "When someone like Kim Kardashian gets final say, it sends a message that popularity matters more than storytelling." Others argue that this is simply how modern Hollywood works now. Celebrity-driven content sells, and Netflix is following the numbers, not the critics. Whether people like it or not, Kim Kardashian is one of the most bankable names on earth. But as with anything connected to Kim, there's another layer beneath the surface. Some insiders claim that this deal isn't just about entertainment, it's about reputation. Ever since her marriage to Kanye West imploded and her public image took several hits, Kim has been working behind the scenes to reshape how she's perceived. Producing and starring in serious projects could help transition her from reality icon to respected filmmaker. It's a long game move, one that mirrors what she's done in business before. Think about it. She turned a makeup brand into a billion-dollar empire, a shapewear line into a global phenomenon, and a law school passion into political credibility. If she can do that in fashion and law, why not film? Still, not everyone's buying it. Some critics see the Netflix deal as nothing more than a calculated PR stunt, a way for Kim to stay relevant as her reality TV dominance starts to fade. With the Kardashians now several seasons deep on Hulu, ratings have dropped compared to the early days of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Audiences aren't as captivated by the family drama as they once were. Moving into film and streaming gives Kim a new frontier, a way to evolve her brand before it starts feeling outdated. And Netflix, always hungry for buzz, gets a guaranteed spotlight in return. It's a transactional partnership that benefits both sides, but it's also one that blurs the line between art and influence. One of the most surprising parts of the leaked reports is that Kim's first Netflix project is rumored to be a scripted drama inspired by her own life experiences, including her early fame, her relationship with media scrutiny, and her reinvention as a mother and entrepreneur. If that's true, it could be a fascinating self-portrait or an extremely controlled one. As one journalist put it, Kim Kardashian doesn't tell stories, she curates them. By producing her own content, she can finally control how she's portrayed, shaping her legacy one storyline at a time. And that's exactly what makes the backlash so intense. People aren't just reacting to a business deal, they're reacting to the idea that Kim Kardashian might be rewriting history from her own perspective. Every image, every interview, every brand move she's ever made has been about controlling perception. Now, with Netflix behind her, she has the platform to do it on a global scale. It's a smart, even brilliant move, but it's also unsettling for those who worry about authenticity in media. What happens when entertainment becomes just another layer of image management? Of course, none of this is new for Kim. Throughout her career, she's faced criticism at every level. From accusations of cultural appropriation to claims that she's famous for fame's sake, she's heard it all and still managed to stay on top. That resilience is part of why some people admire her. Every time she's written off, she comes back stronger. But this time, she's not just fighting critics, she's fighting the perception that Hollywood is collapsing under the weight of celebrity influence. As one film critic said, the industry used to reward talent. Now it rewards reach. And nobody has more reach than Kim Kardashian. Meanwhile, Netflix hasn't commented officially on the backlash. Insiders suggest the company knew the move would be controversial, but decided the benefits outweighed the risks. After all, Netflix has faced subscriber declines and heavy competition from platforms like Disney+, Hulu, and Prime Video. A partnership with someone as globally recognizable as Kim Kardashian guarantees eyeballs. Even her critics will tune in, if only to hate watch. That kind of engagement is priceless in the streaming wars. Behind the scenes, Kim reportedly feels unfazed by the criticism. Those close to her say she expected it and views it as proof that she's doing something disruptive. She's used to people doubting her, one source said, but she knows how to turn hate into attention and attention into power. It's the formula she's built her empire on, and as long as the world keeps watching, that formula keeps working. The question now is whether Kim can deliver on the creative side. Can she produce something genuinely compelling, or will these projects feel like vanity pieces meant to boost her image? Her fans are hopeful, pointing to how she surprised critics before. When she started her legal reform work, few believed she'd stick with it, but she did, even helping secure clemency for several inmates. When she launched Skims, people laughed at the idea of another celebrity brand, until it became one of the most successful fashion companies in the world. If history repeats itself, this Netflix deal could be another example of Kim turning doubt into domination. But skeptics warn that entertainment isn't the same as business or activism. The audience is tougher and failure is very public. If her first Netflix project flops, it could reinforce every criticism about her being famous for nothing. On the other hand, if it succeeds, it will cement her as one of the most powerful women in modern entertainment. Either way, the stakes couldn't be higher. For now, fans are waiting for the official announcement, which is rumored to come within the next few weeks. Until then, the speculation continues, and so does the backlash. Online debates rage between those who see Kim as a visionary and those who see her as the embodiment of everything wrong with Hollywood. It's a familiar divide, but one that keeps her relevant, which might be the point all along. Because in the end, whether people love her or hate her, they're still talking about her. And that's Kim Kardashian's greatest skill, turning controversy into currency. This Netflix deal, secretive or not, is just the latest example of how she plays the long game. While everyone else argues about her qualifications, she's already signing the checks, developing scripts, and preparing her next move. Whether the world is ready for Kim Kardashian, Hollywood producer doesn't matter because the deal is done, the cameras are rolling, and the pink carpet is already waiting. So as the backlash builds and the headlines multiply, one thing is clear: Kim Kardashian isn't going anywhere. She's just changing the stage. And in the world of streaming, where attention equals power, she may have just made her boldest move yet. The only question left is whether the audience will follow or finally decide they've seen enough. Either way, Kim's already won because she's once again in the center of the conversation. And that's exactly where she likes to be.